Hello, friends. I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the other assignments that are upcoming, so you just keep them in mind. First thing I want to let you know is I've updated the syllabus today because I wanted to switch a few things around and to make things a little more sensible. I didn't change anything major, just some of the order of things, and added a few more things to it. So let's just walk through that a little bit. So for this week, we're doing Module 3, looking at postmodernism and visual literacy, so that's the same. That's posted now and ready to go. And you're going to be looking at these two articles and reviewing chapters 2 and 3 in our textbook. For next week, next Sunday is actually Banned Book Week, so I changed the order of things, and we're going to look at censorship and issues of censorship and challenge books for next week, and reading chapter 7, which is contemporary realistic fiction, because that tends to be censored more than anything else. So that's next week. And then the rest of the weeks were pushed back. So we have literature representing diverse populations the following week, authenticity and translations with the Batchelder book. The Batchelder Book Award is related to the best book that was written in another language and translated into English, so we'll look at issues of translation. Also, we have our field trip to the library on Thursday, October 12th. So I am going to create a blog for people to sign up. I would just like to have a sense of who's coming. I think 8 or 10 of you said you'd be able to make it. So I will post a sign up in the Module 3. I'll put the link to the blog there. Just all you need to do is put your name and say you're going. And that way you'll know too, if you would like to carpool with someone, maybe after your name, just put in parentheses, carpool with a question mark, and people that are interested can sign up together. I think I will be meeting you there coming from Glendale to the library, so I won't be much help unless anybody lives out this way. So remember, October 24th is our family literacy night, and I'd like to start thinking about that. I'm going to need volunteers if you'd like to sign up for that. And also, Thursday, October 26th, we have our guest speaker, Dr. Furman, talking about fast food genocide. It's not specifically related to this class, but I think it's really important and significant enough that if you wanted to come, I would give you one of these get out of jail free cards, which will allow you to submit. Instead of submitting your work by Thursday, you could have until the following Sunday. Plus, I will give you 2 hours of field work. So those are some of the big changes right now. I also wanted to talk a little bit about the fieldwork hours. So if you go here to the assignments, here's the fieldwork experience. You need to do a total of 15 hours. You can do that volunteering at a public library, the children's section of a public library, or the children's school library. And of course, some of the events like volunteering for our family literacy night, you can earn up to 4.5 hours for that. Attending the library tour, I'll give you an extra 2 hours if you go to Pasadena. Or Glendale Central Library also has a terrific library. They've just reopened it after 2 years of remodeling, and they've included a really nice makerspace. A lot of cool, I think there's 70 computers, personal computers available. There's what they call a reading spa, and this cool sort of think space for art related to sort of human issues like the Armenian genocide. So I will give you hours for going to the Pasadena trip or to Glendale. Let me know and we can work that out. And basically, to keep track of your hours, this form, you just kind of keep a simple log telling me what the fieldwork location was, what did you do, reflection, thoughts about how it went that day, and about how much time you spent there. So once you've got 15 hours logged, you can upload your log to the Dropbox there, and you'll be done with your fieldwork. It will be due sometime before the end of class. Let's see. I don't see it here, so let's just say we'll make it due by November 30th. So fieldwork log So 2 weeks before the end of class, so you don't have to scramble at the end there. You can finish up other assignments. Also, I wanted to take a look at the Family Literacy Backpack. Your rough draft of that will be due October 19th. So that is explained here. You're going to create a backpack geared towards a particular age group, and you can decide which age group you want, with opportunities for families to read books and share stories around significant themes. So here's the assignment. You will select a theme for the backpack, something like bedtime rituals, celebrating families, etc., or birthdays or holidays. Pick 3 books. 1 has to be nonfiction, 2 can be fiction related to the theme, and here's some examples. Include an artifact, a stuffed animal, an umbrella, a blankie, something like that. Create a little journal, because the idea is that this backpack goes home every week with a different child to a different family. So in this journal, different families can respond and they can see what other people have responded, which would be neat for them. So it builds a little classroom community too. Create 1 activity with a simple 1-page description to accompany each book. So that's a total of 3 activities. And include the feedback form for the family to complete. So the first thing you will do is meet with a peer and share your backpacks. Probably the easiest way to do that is in person, but if you have to do it virtually, you can walk someone through it virtually. Then give the backpack out to an actual family to try out, and then write a reflection on what worked. So here's the description and here's the rubric. If you think you need more information than that, let me know. What you will upload here in the Dropbox is a response sheet. So you'll get a response sheet from your friend, your peer, and one from the family. So combine that into one, and then have a description and reflection that you will upload here into the backpack. So those are the 2 assignments I wanted to go over right now, just to get you thinking about them. I also wanted to say that here in the assignment I have these log share outs. What that is I want you to, if you haven't already begun thinking about your virtual library, remember you're going to create a virtual library with 3 books from 8 different genres, so a total of 24 books that you will post in a Google site. So if you haven't started thinking about it, you need to start thinking about it, and the purpose here is to have you start sharing out books from your library to make sure that you're going on it, and also it'll you get ideas from each other on other books you might want to read. So also start thinking about that. Our first share out will be October 5th, so in a couple weeks. So if you have any questions, as usual, contact me. Thank you. Hi there, I just wanted to make a quick correction about the Fieldwork log. I had written here that you're going to upload the Fieldwork log by Sunday, December 10th. So that's fine with me. We can just make it due that day. So I took it off the syllabus, so it's not even on there, but it just says right here, make sure it's uploaded by the 10th. You can obviously upload it anytime you like, as soon as you're done with all 15 hours. So there may be some other opportunities to earn hours. If you're having a hard time finding a place, let me know and I can give you some ideas.